while you are buying media or traffic from any sources, and especially from RollerAds also.
Yeah,
So let's
but
move on.
maybe a quick intro, the part we
Yeah,
skipped.
sure, sure.
So here is Fedor, head of sales at RollerAds. Fedor, tell us a little bit about RollerAds. What do you guys do?
Yeah, for those who do not know, and thank you for opportunity, Kostya, to introduce myself. RollerAds is an ad network. We specialize on push traffic and pop-under traffic, and recently discovered a new and upcoming traffic type, which is called direct click. We do work worldwide, and we have our own self-service platform where the lovely advertisers can join and start creating their campaigns and buy our traffic. Same, we also obviously work with affiliates or webmasters who want to monetize their traffic if they have it. Again, they can join in, register an account, and start monetizing. Important to mention also that we have been working for almost 6 years now. I believe in few days it's our birthday, 6th birthday. So yeah, we'll be going to celebrate.
Congrats.
Yeah, going to celebrate it with some nice times. And Kostya, head of marketing for RedTrack, can you please also tell us a little bit about your career path and what you do?
Yeah, sure. Hey, my name is Costa. The longer version is Konstantin. I'm head of marketing at RedTrack. We are doing an ad tracking automation attribution solution for media buyers of different types, whether you are affiliate or e-commerce, search arbitrage. We are here for you to provide you like real-time, accurate signals in post-cookies era. We allow to track conversions from different traffic sources, affiliate networks, e-commerce platforms, like lots of different types of integrations. So we do that real time, very accurately, unbiased, and send back those conversions as postbacks and conversion signals via APIs to the ad platforms and networks to feed the algorithms with the full data and help you to optimize campaigns better, get higher ROI, get lower CPA, and know what works, what doesn't work, kill losers, scale winners, you name it. And like we also allow to automate that, so you don't have to keep a huge team of media buyers and maybe to get rid of some tedious routine tasks, do that automatically and just care about the profit. And today we're going to tell about how we integrate with RollerAds, and further would tell us how the RollerAds advertisers can benefit from accurate conversion tracking provided on the example of RedTrack. You can choose any type of tracker, but here we will talk about how it's done with the RedTrack specifically.
Yeah, and also we will cover some basics about the tracking, what RedTrack can provide you with, which data and information you can collect and analyze through it, and Kostya will tell us more about the tracking itself. So I think let's go straight into it.
Cool, let's go.
Let me click the slide. No, I cannot. Yes, I can. So yeah, a little bit about agenda. As we briefly mentioned before, we will cover what is ad tracking and the basics of it, which metrics can get tracked by you. What do you need to? Why do you need the ad tracking to use it, and how can it help to you? And at the end, we will tell about how to integrate your RedTrack account with RollerAds as a traffic source. So without further ado, Konstantin, please.
All right, yeah, I'll start with the intro part. Further, can you help me? Something is not clicking. Yeah, it's just glitching a little bit. So I'll start with the basics of ad tracking as a part which RedTrack mostly covers on this webinar. So the solutions like ad trackers and conversion trackers are necessary in order to understand how your campaigns perform, their efficiency, their profitability. So to choose the right ad tracker according to your needs is also a kind of a challenge, because you have to understand exactly what traffic sources you're going to work on, how your funnel would look like, what are the processes built in your media buying team to make that profitable. A lot of different nuances basically impact the choice of the ad tracker today. Even such technical nuances like whether you're going to unfold and maintain the ad tracker on your own using your own cloud, or you would stick to SaaS solution like RedTrack, which takes care of the cloud hosting of this of their own solution. Those nuances impact on the final choice. However, just like by default, I would recommend the beginners and people who yet don't have a specific case, like very specific case of implementing the conversion tracking, is to stick to the platform which first of all provides top of the notch service, which is available 24/7. It means that you don't have to care that some servers would drop down and you lose your statistics. You don't have to take care of the proper setup of the ad tracker. Basically, you need to conduct the basic setup of the ad tracker and go on with collecting the data and using that for the insights and decision making. Then the number of integrations is also important. And the third aspect is probably the unification of different use cases within one platform. So we now kind of in the future and went beyond just tracking the conversions and seeing what's working, what's not. Platforms like RedTrack provide a bunch of various add-ons and solutions which allow to cover the whole media buying use case variety. So starting from tracking the conversions and ending up with automatically scaling the campaigns and using AI in order to ask the prompts to understand what is working, what's not, and give the commands to scale your working campaigns. Once you decided on the tracker and the requirements you need to choose this tracker, like basically once you decided finally which tracker to choose, you have to set it up correctly. Even though nowadays the majority of ad trackers provide the setup, which is very close to like several clicks setup, it is still required to understand the nuances of whether you would be using redirect tracking, non-redirect tracking, different types of implementation according to your funnels, and then to set up that properly. Of course, I would recommend strongly to benefit from the onboarding, even if it's paid, so that you set up the funnel once and forever and make sure it is working properly. However, if you are skilled enough, you can use the help documentation and maybe the help of community if it's provided by solutions. We at RedTrack actually have both community and the help documentation, so you can either set it up on your own or order an onboarding. Then once you set up everything, it's time to integrate with affiliate networks, traffic sources, e-commerce platforms if needed. In our case, we are discussing on the example of RollerAds. So once you set up RedTrack, the basic setup of the RedTrack, you would have a template to integrate with RollerAds, and Fedor would talk a little bit more about that later and demonstrate probably how it looks like. And once you set up the integration with network, for example, don't forget to set up the postbacks and API on the side of the network to make sure that the conversions or events correctly fired back to the ad tracker, and you can see the real state of things happening on both sides. I think before that, you should have already defined the key events, the conversions you want to track, whether that would be the orders, sales, add to cart, I don't know, new deposits, you name it. So you have to define those events and make sure that the script set up properly to track those events. And then last but not the least step, you have to debug the setup. of both RedTracker and how the clicks and conversions are getting recorded. Specifically, RedTrack provides an opportunity to see in the live mode all the clicks and conversions incoming to the tracker. We have the live logs available for all the users of RedTrack. So whenever you are debugging and reconciling your data with ad networks, traffic sources, you can see like it's in real life happening, and make sure that none of the clicks is lost, as well as the conversions. And usually, like once everything is working correctly, you conducted the tests. In some cases, there is needed the reconciliation with the ad platform. For example, if you are working with Meta, Google, TikTok, to compare stats in RedTrack versus the stats in the native ad platform reporting. And once all the data is on the place, you are sure that it's trustworthy. You can later on benefit from reporting, automations, and scaling your campaigns.
By the way, you mentioned quite a lot of features which RedTrack allow you to do and to have, yeah. But and it is a software as a service, right?
Yeah, correct.
But what are the pricing models for me to get on board with RedTrack? Like how
Right.
does the
So
pricing work?
we have several tiers of pricing and two pricing variations, like the one is for affiliates, the other for e-commerce. They basically differ depending on your business model, as I assume the majority of people who would be listening to this webinar are affiliates, affiliate media buyers. So our pricing model is based on the tiers, and the tiers depend on the number events you're going to track. So the more events you track, the higher would be the tier. Usually every tier has a fixed pricing. So whenever you leave the range of tracked events, you get to the more expensive tier and you pay more. On the top of that, you also pay for additional functions like more seats for your team, additional reports, access to the API, for example, and our pricing is built in a very flexible way. So a lot of things you can buy to the basic pricing tier, just according to your needs. Whether that would be more seats, more events, or you need the cost updates happening with a certain frequency. Maybe you need an ads manager. So we're here to support you without the feature gatekeepers, so-called.
Makes sense, and it's nice that you can actually like adjust it for your needs. But for example, if I'm only starting and it's my first first trying with doing any like affiliation or media buying, I'm doing my own research, and I even attending this webinar to learn more stuff. It might be challenging for me to invest straight away. Maybe do you have like a free trials or like maybe even a free version of the tracking?
Yeah, for sure. First of all, our cheapest plan, called Solo, currently costs $149 per month. If you're starting as a solo media buyer, it's, I would say, pretty cheap. At the same time, we provide 14 days free trial, just to get a feeling of what is RedTrack. There would be almost all the possible features apart from the ones which are added through add-ons. So you can at least register, get there, look at the interface, look at how the system works itself, learn the educational materials. I should also give a sneak peek to those who might be interested. During Black Friday, we would provide 30 days extended trial. So get a chance to use RedTrack for more than 14 days free trial and benefit from that. But yeah, I think comparing us with the other ad trackers, there are a lot of solutions which do not provide the free trial at all, and you have to pay in advance and annually. So of that kind, like RedTrack is a pretty affordable solution for those who want to get both top-notch support, which is very important, stable operations if we talk about the server's ability to work all the time, and of course the accuracy of tracking.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. From my experience, the numbers and the figures you named sounds really really lovely and really promising, and I want to try it. Also, just to add something to what you said, you mentioned that after you set up and enabled all the things in the RedTracker, and you told like that it will be nice for affiliate to go and set up the S2S postback and firing back the conversions or events back to the traffic source. And I would urge affiliates and advertisers and everyone to do it, not only because it helps you to see the real picture and what's converting, what's not converting, also in your traffic source, but it also enables you and gives you access to a lot of features on the traffic source sites, which require having postback enabled. For example, us in RollerAds, we do sell our traffic on CPC and CPM basis, but we also have like a smart models such as CPA goal or even CPA auto optimization, which requires for our algorithm to be able to see the conversions which are happening, and the algorithms on our side will also help you to optimize and ensure that your campaigns are working the best possible way. And since I started talking about how important the campaigns optimization is, let me move forward and tell you why, from a traffic source point of view, and from me as a person who is selling traffic, I think it's important for you who are buying traffic to have tracking and to use it and to collect the data. I will start a little bit on a brighter side. We all know that we live right now in 2025, currently, not long, but still 2025. And we know and hear from everywhere how much data are being collected about us, all our likes, all our views, what we like, what we do not like. This is all collected about us, right? And it is just highlights how important the data is, right? And with tracking, this is exactly what you're doing with your campaigns. So you're treating your campaigns as a data source, and the tracker is the tool which allows you to collect data. And data is knowledge, and knowledge equals, at least in our business, knowledge equals ROI and money. So the tracking, first of all, will help you to run efficient tests, because let's say if you decided to treat your traffic when you're buying traffic and your campaigns like some chefs on YouTube says how to check if pasta is ready, just throw it to the ceiling and see if it sticks. This is not going to work, and you will not go far with it. And most probably you will throw your money to see what sticks and nothing will stick, and you will be sad and leave. It is better to treat your money and like your resources efficiently, invest something in your tracking, invest in your traffic, see how traffic is performing, collect the data, save your budgets, and optimize your campaign straight away. Especially if you even enabled post back and fire and conversion back, you will be able to use even the auto optimization tools, right? From a lot of traffic sources, including RollerAds. Then if we go a little bit further, you might guys know that what's really important, right? When you are buying campaigns or buying traffic and launching campaigns, when you're speaking with traffic sources, when you're messaging the support teams and traffic sources, or if you have an account manager, you are asking your account manager, like, share the whitelist or blacklist with me. It is a normal question, and I understand where it's coming from, but let's be honest. Everything is individual. Your funnels are your funnels. Your offers are your offers. Your creatives are your creatives. So simply sharing the data, someone else's data with you would not be enough. What will really help you if the ability for you to collect your own data and to collect your own whitelists or blacklists, to make sure that you are not buying traffic which is not working for you, and to see what traffic is working for you and where you can scale up, maybe increase your win rate and get more traffic and more conversions and more money. So yeah, this is really important. quickly optimize campaigns and start generating profit. This is basically what I was talking for this whole 5 minutes. Also, tracking definitely helps you to, again, understand what's happening with your traffic, with your offers, with your campaigns, and form the strategies. So let's say you are operating on a little bit higher scale, not only starting and testing, but you already have some plans, some budgeting. You can plan ahead, like for example, now the end of September, you can with a lot of data generated during the whole month, you can plan how your campaigns and your budgets will be distributed in October. So, and to see the strategies, where to grow, which maybe which geos you were not focusing on, but you can see in tracking that they are like giving you 1.5K ROI. You know, maybe you should focus on this geo also. Again, I know that most of affiliates, especially those who are working on the larger scale, it's no monogamy here. You know, everybody is buying traffic from everywhere, and you have, like, let's say 15 or 20 traffic sources in your pool of where you're getting traffic from. If you have the tracking, obviously you'll be able in your tracker to go and decompose your traffic to the traffic sources levels and understand which channels, say Meta, TikTok, RollerAds, and something else, which is working for you or not working for you. And again, you'll be able to optimize. And also, it is very important, for example, especially if you're working with the um, like offer categories where the lifetime value of the user is important. For example, if you have a lifetime revenue share from some product, right? Tracking will see tracker will help and will allow you to see the lifetime value of the user, and again focus on those sources, those zone IDs, those websites, those domains which are bringing the best LTV for you. So at the end of the day, as any data, the data which you can collect with trackers will only help you optimize and earn more money.
I would elaborate a little bit more on the previous questions, if you don't mind further.
Sure.
Indeed, there is a natural symbiosis between any ad tracker and the traffic source, and not just from a standpoint that once you set up ad tracker, it just shows you the numbers, like number of conversions per specific campaign or traffic source. Usually, sophisticated solutions like RedTrack allow you to slice and dice the data in the way that you want based on the incoming data from the traffic sources or the affiliate networks. So currently, I can tell you from a position of RedTrack that we have 50 plus data points which can be used to build custom reports. So you can basically build the custom report based on 5 dimensions, which would show you different subsets of data, which would allow you to dive deeper into what's happening with a very specific traffic source, analyze LTV as well. And that all basically allows you to get a more granular approach towards campaigns optimizations, including the automative part, where you can kind of find the subsets which are, for example, suboptimal, and set up the automation in a way to kill them. The same applies to building the white and black list. So what you actually do is you set up a marketing data, first party marketing data infrastructure together with your traffic source, and you cooperate together on generating more of this data to make the right decisions on scaling something which is working, and stopping something which is not working.
Mm-hmm. So, but by the way, you mentioned 50 or 50 plus, right? So that does it mean, it's just also like for me to understand, does it mean that I can add, or you in RedTrack you have 50 basically UTMs which can be added?
Not really. It means that together with the click information, you can
Okay.
collect up to 50 plus different attributes, like, for example, user agent, API address, city,
Mm-hmm.
country, In addition to that, you are not limited at all to send any type of the information within the URL parameters if your traffic source allows to do that. So basically, you are limited just with your imagination, whatever you want to track, if that's possible together to be sent with a click. We just provide you the infrastructure to collect and categorize this data properly to build the reports in.
Yeah, well, that's very nice that you mentioned this synergy, because same here. We in RollerAds, we also are happy to provide you with the data, and we on our side have 18 UTMs or 19 UTMs via which you can collect the data. So these are also your user agents, your subscriber ages, your IP addresses, your ISP carriers, stuff like this. All this can help you to optimize your campaigns and to generate more ROI, to make your targeting more precise, or to cut the dead weight, which is also...
And that's actually makes you to think even further. If you are working with a specific traffic source and you are choosing the ad tracker to work with that and to track everything accurately and with the full data, you have to sort out if the quality of integration is proper and the traffic source or affiliate network provides you with all the possible data, and the ad tracker can accept it in order to show in the reports later on.
Yeah, true. Amazing. So let's move on. And I will now briefly cover how to get your integration from RollerAds to RedTrack or vice versa. It is actually quite simple process, obviously, given that RedTrack is quite a big tracker and well-known brand. RollerAds is also, as I mentioned, 6 years old now. This allows us to basically work in close cooperation together as a companies, and we have a very nice templates. So whenever you just you have your, let's say, advertiser account in RollerAds, and you decide to use RedTrack as your tracking solution, you just go into your RedTrack account, you select the traffic source, and you just simply type in role and be able to select the RollerAds as a traffic source. After that, immediately the template will be automatically loaded in, and all you have to do is just to open your RollerAds account, copy the postback URL, which you will be able to find under the tracking tab, and paste it in. That's pretty much it. You press the button save, or yeah, I guess save or add, and that's it. You're ready to go straight from it. One thing important to mention is that what is S2S postback, right? It's server to server. Essentially, to put it like for 3 years old, one server must to tell the other server that something happened, and they have their own languages. And us in RollerAds, on our language, the conversion token, or the word for conversion in server language is click ID. And on RedTrack side, it's ref ID. This is the only thing you need to change in the postback URL. After you copy it into your RedTrack account, you just need to change the ending from click ID to ref ID. That's it. From that, you will be ready to go. So yeah, quite straightforward. We did our job to simple life for you.
Kudos to all the teams. Yeah, the integration is really smooth, so you don't have to care about a lot of things, just to make sure that all the tracking parameters are on their places together with the microsys or tokens, as we call them.
Yeah.
And then if you have any questions, you can always reach out to support of the both teams.
Yeah, and if you have questions right now, you can reach out to us directly.
The best chance. However, if there won't be no questions, people still can send them over later on. There is also discrepancy between my tracker and the traffic source. Why is that? Really great question. Happens to everyone. The problem is that the way how the tracking on the traffic source side and in the tracker is set up is a little bit different. And the more those differences occur, the bigger the discrepancy you would see between the reports. So, for example, it might be a reason that the time zone is different. It might be a difference on how the traffic source counts the clicks and conversions. Sometimes they count the bots, sometimes they don't count the bots. We don't know, and this is why I suggested at the beginning of the presentation that once you are setting up the ad tracker, first of all, conduct the so-called traffic tests, which would imply that you need to check out the logs on the ad tracker side to see if all the clicks and conversions getting into those logs. And the second one thing is, unfortunately, at the beginning, it would be a heavy lifting, but you need to get into the nitty-gritty details of how the specific metrics are reported on the traffic source side and on the ad tracker side, because very often the answer why those discrepancies happen might be out there. And you have to understand those differences. Unfortunately, you cannot do anything to mitigate them, but you can take them into consideration because usually, like a good practice is to set up the ad tracker, reconcile the data quality between the native traffic source and the ad tracker, and then to make a migration to ad tracker in case you are sure that the data is trustworthy and you collect everything. Because there would be always this discrepancy, and you have to choose one single source of truth to trust to. Hope I answered your question, but if not, just let me know in the chat. I will specify or elaborate on some topic of that.
I will also like to add something here. So the discrepancy happens between your traffic source and your tracker. As Konstantin mentioned, a lot and quite often things comes to how traffic source and tracker counting things, right? For example, somewhere click might be when your link is opened for 3 seconds, and in traffic source click will be when click happened on your creative. This is one of the reasons. Second reason is that, let's say you are buying traffic for, let's say in India, and you created a campaign, you launched it, you have selected the redirect tracking type in your tracker, and on your landing page you have like 56 scripts, 78 pixels, and stuff like this. Everything here needs to be loaded. And the person see the ad, they click, and they wait for the page to get loaded. They might not be, the internet connection might not be as good, and they can just close the page before it's loaded. So you also need to make sure that your landing page and your landing pages and your funnels are well built, they are loading quickly, and they are working. Quite often, this is also the case. And overall, from my experience, I've been doing this every stage of the work. So I've done some media buying, then I've done some account management, then I've done some team leading, then I'm doing head of sales now. During all this time, sometimes, and it's like a constant thing, the discrepancies happen. And to be completely honest with you, it is kind of normal when the percentage is low, like let's say up to 10% discrepancy is normal. When things are getting out of control, please do tell the tracking solution, tell the traffic source that something is wrong, and people will be always happy to check that everything is working correctly on their side, because we do, I'm sure Konstantin and RedTrack, and we as a traffic source, we do care about our product, about that we want you guys to be happy with the results. And as I mentioned, you are tracking the lifetime value of the client, and it's important for you. We are also checking the lifetime value of the client, and it is very important for us also. So if you're happy, you are working along with us, we are also happy.
Yeah, it's true. I wouldn't say it even better that very often it's just a matter of the fact that the traffic source sends you the traffic, and they count it in one way, and you accept this traffic on your website landing page with the scripts, which might load slower, might load faster. Very often the problem is on the technical side. So there are a lot of different aspects, and this is why we always recommend our potential clients and existing clients to take benefit from the onboarding assistance, because our specialists tackled a lot of cases like that, and they are happy to help in every scenario.
Yeah, and trust me, I can speak for RollerAds for sure. We are doing a lot to make sure the discrepancies are as low as possible. Like one of the solutions which we are doing is obviously since we're working worldwide, right? We need to serve and deliver ads worldwide, right? But the world is big. There are people in Bay Area in America, and there are people in Jakarta in Indonesia. What we are doing, we have servers, the ad distribution service for the continents and for the locations. So if you are targeting, United States, your ads will be shown from the United States to make sure that the redirect path is as fast as possible. And same for like Asian regions and stuff like this.
Well, at least we help somebody to understand the problem. That's great.
Yeah. Well, this is why we're here.
Thanks for the question. That was a really good one. All right. No questions?
Well,
Then we
I
can
guess,
proceed.
to be honest with you, I guess the discrepancy question was the most, the most important question.
The killer one.
Yeah.
You just nailed this down.
Yeah, so everybody is sitting right now thinking that was mine. Yeah.
What are the benefits of using RedTrack instead of others? Awesome question. Again, I would not answer on this question from the angle that like we are ultimately better than the others. As I mentioned at the beginning of the webinar, the customer by the end of the day decides what is the most suitable solution for them. If you are running search arbitrage in some, I don't know, gray niches, iGaming or whatever, and you're working with specific types of traffics, you might consider one ad tracker. If you're working with some more traditional niches or in e-commerce, you would consider the other ad tracker. However, we defined a short list of like the required parameters every good modern ad tracker should fit in. For example, it's an uptime. So ad trackers rely on the server technology, and your data is being tracked, collected, and stored on the servers. If the ad tracker as a service, because I'm not talking about the category of ad trackers which are self-served, self-hosted. So if you are purchasing an ad tracker and their uptime is lower than, let's say, 99.9%, this is a bad sign, because at certain moment the server might be down, and your conversions and all your data would be lost, and you won't get your payouts. So that's the problem. The other aspect is actually the technology on which the ad tracker is built. It should be server to server, as Fedor mentioned. It should be modern, it should be fast, it should cover different funnels, different scenarios of usage. The reporting should be swift, almost real time. And then it comes the category which covers the variety of integrations and different add-ons, because that would allow you to kind of have one platform, one ad tracking platform, which would cover your different media buying workflow and scenarios. Some ad trackers integrate with one subset of the networks and traffic sources, you name it. The others do not integrate with them. So to my opinion, the ad tracker should integrate with a very wide variety of traffic sources and ad networks. This is what we actually made a foundation of RedTrack, and also provide different additional capabilities like automation, for example, because you don't want to optimize multiple campaigns, especially if you are running on different traffic sources, different offers, different landing pages. That should be scalable, that should be manageable, and easy to navigate through, and you don't have to kind of keep a lot of people to maintain that. That should be easy to do, easy to integrate, easy to set up, easy to have this short learning curve to understand how the tracker works and might provide you the benefits. And I think last but not the least, and it's very important to have always available and open-minded support, because ad tracker is ad and conversion tracking solution is usually a hard nut to crack. And very often you would have the cases where you need the support urgent because this is accountability, this is your money, and you don't want to be left behind without the data. So always on support available and happy to help you is extremely important, especially in the difficult times when you would have some issues understanding like where the discrepancy between the traffic source and tracker comes from, or how to set up your new unique funnel and kick off with your new offer faster. That kind of things usually provided by very well established solutions. All you need is just to go on the demos, check out what do they provide, test them out, because very often you would understand only upon working on a certain solution if that's working or not, and then to choose the one which fits you the most.
Thank you, Konstantin. So I see the pretty much the same question for RollerAds for me then. Again, I'll be honest with you guys, and this is one of the reasons I think our superpower is. We are quite honest, open, and transparent. I know that not all traffic sources are like this. I know this for experience also. And I'm not going to tell you that like we are completely different, we have something that others do not have. It's pretty much the same stuff for all of the ad networks in these ad formats. We pretty much all do the same. The difference is how we do it and how much do we care about people who are working with us. And I would say that we in RollerAds and our team, my team in particular, the sales team, the people who are working with you, we care quite a lot. And this is very important for me to help you guys understand better, do better, and at the end of the day, come back to us to work with us more. So yeah, this is, in a nutshell, this is it. This is the most important part for me. Please do not hesitate to ask.
Don't stop, we need more questions.
It's just as I told you. So the question is why sometimes a token is called click ID and sometimes transaction ID. It's, well, I can tell you from my side and my experience, it's as I explained to you, it's just the different, differences in coding. And how the tech team in each different company decides to call it. It's the same stuff basically. It is the click ID. Literally, when somebody clicks on your ad, you will see the ID of this click. How can you call the ID of the click? We call it click ID. Somebody else call it transaction ID. Somebody else call it ref ID. It's it's the same stuff. It's just the translation difficulties in the language.
Those are deaf people. They make things complicated.
Yeah, I guess it comes to how when they started their development job, when they were junior like 15 years ago in some company, the team lead was calling
Yep.
it transaction ID, and that's it. That stuck now.
Yeah.
But
And
I understand with you. It would have been nice, to have the universal, like everything would be the same, but at the same time, it would be nice if every people in the world was speaking the same language. The communication would be much easier.
100% agree.
Yeah,
Like it would be even simpler if the same things were just had one name, for example, but sometimes
yeah,
they
yeah.
have different ones. I think we can go. Oh no,
No, someone
actually,
else is typing.
somebody has one more question.
Uh huh. It's us having a question for the team of viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Then
Sorry. Yes, please fill up the survey again. Let's be helping each other. The more information, the more feedback we share with each other, the better we will become, all of us, at the end of the day. So it's better to spread positivity and help another. One hand washes the other hand.
yeah.
Yeah. I will like this.
Let's go to the sweetest part of this presentation. Uh,
You mean this one?
yeah,
The,
the bonuses.
the free stuff.
Is there a test environment or demo version of the website where we can try it out?
Uh,
If the question is addressed to RedTrack, we do not have the test environment because you can sign up for a free trial and populate your account with real data and see everything in the logs. That would be a kind of a compromise for this testing environment. Further, do you have
yeah.
something like that?
We do not have like a demo accounts. I know that, for example, some trading platforms have this stuff. We do not have this, but our basically the all the features which are available in self-service platform are available for you right upon the registration. So you can create an account, you can see how to create a campaign, how to add creatives, do everything you can do except getting traffic. So to start getting traffic, you will actually need to make a first deposit, which is not that much. It's $50 minimum first deposit. But we have a lot of stuff to help you, to make sure, to ensure that your first test is as profitable as possible. So we, like, for example, have the traffic presets. It's essentially the already built-in campaign settings, which can help you to buy the traffic the most efficient way, so that your first deposit will convert to your 157th deposit in a year or two or three. How can you use this promo code? Well, it's very simple. You just, for example, for our site, if you scan the QR code or register on our website as an advertiser, you create an account, and on your first deposit, you will get $50. Just message support team with the promo code, which you can see above, webinar 50.
Yeah, same applies for RedTrack. Once you'd be registering, we have a promo code field in the form. In case it won't be applied, just contact your manager who would be assigned to you upon registration and provide them this promo code.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for joining and for desire to learn more and to get better. I hope we were helpful.
Yep. So we are wrapping up. Thank you, Fedor. That was very a nice discussion. I also learned something new.
Thank you, Konstantin. I also, to be honest with you, learned something new. 50 different combinations of, 50 variables is crazy a lot. So this can help a lot to optimize.
Yeah. If you're a data freak, you would like it.
Yeah. But data is good.
Data is good, especially for the algorithms.
Yeah, that's why I never like anything.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Then we will stay in touch, and I wish everyone have a good evening or a good day if you join from the other time zones. And let us know if you would like another one webinar on a different topic between RollerAds and RedTrack. We would be happy to conduct it and prepare in advance.
Thank you, guys. See you.
Thank
And
you.
bye-bye.
Bye bye.